bit late last night, and I was like, oh.
That's all right, not a problem at all. Look, we have absolutely fallen in love with this brand new single of yours. We've already played it a couple of times, and people are absolutely loving it, so congratulations.
Oh, thanks so much.
And, of course, it's going to be part of the Murders in the Rue Morgue Volume 2 compilation. Tell us a little bit about how your relationship with Rue Morgue Records came about.
Well, the producer that I work with, he works very close with John also, Matt Robbins. So John had kind of known that I was working with Matt, but John had kind of seen a lot of what I do over the last, many years actually, just always at it and, live shows all the time and just, pushing everything we do really and just never stopping. So he really recognised that. So, I was really thankful for that.
Yeah, and Matt, of course, is a frequent guest on this show. We've spoken to him quite a lot about his studio, but also about his band as well. What was he like to sit down and record with to get this track right?
Matt's great to work with. I've worked with other producers, and they all have their, really strong points and reasons why I want to work with them. But I guess Matt and I, we've got a friendship and we really connected through music. So I guess also being friends with him, I'm very comfortable to be in any kind of situation in the studio that you need to be in to deliver each song. Each song holds different emotions, and I'm like, Matt, I'm going to, cry my eyes out or, do whatever I have to get that feeling through that song. And he's like, yeah, man. I just, he just opens it to be a really creative space where you're completely comfortable.
Yeah.
Which I feel is very important for artists, because if you don't know the people, some people, managers or whatever, might put you in studios with producers you don't know or first time. So you've kind of got, not your guard up, but I guess you're not being your true self because you don't really know.
Yeah.
So he just kind of he evens that to just all disappear and you just can be completely you. And, he's great to work with, and he captures things, and I mean, the way, he just records, it's, he works so hard with us and really, pushes us hard and yeah.
Yeah. So what was this track written about? I know this track was especially recorded for this compilation, but what was the track actually about when you sat down and first started to work on it?
The track was quite personal, as for someone that, I wouldn't say I suffer from depression badly, but it's something that, has been a part of my journey, I guess, in life, having a lot of, things happen in life and it's that realization that, it doesn't matter what happens, it's only you that lets that in,
Yeah.
And even if it is depression and sometimes I get lost in the dark, and that's how I write my way out of things, that anyone that has that, if they can turn that around and kind of take that on as their superpower, then you're winning, depression isn't a bad thing. It can be used, as your strength. And I guess, I'd had a little, probably a meltdown, and, I'd been in my room for nearly 3 days just crying, just feeling all that, and I was just like, you know what, no. I'm writing from this, and then I realized, I am the boss.
Yeah.
I've got this. It can follow me wherever, and it'll live with me forever, but I'm the one that leads the way in this dance. And depression is something that I've learned to step aside from it and just feel it and realize that it's just a feeling. That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
and I write. And it was just about, how to, bring something good out of, something. I'm always finding a light in the dark,
Yeah. Writing and...
yeah, that's how it happen.
Yeah, writing and music is such a great way to let go of that. I have the double whammy of suffering from depression and anxiety, and I find so often that writing and music are the ways for me to get back out of that headspace and get back to normal a lot of the time. Do you find that as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think, I mean, Dancing with the Devil, like, the devil wasn't meant to be the devil, you know,
Yep.
or evil. It was about that, when people say we're fighting demons, it's another word for depression. So that was where the title came from, you know, it's my devil, that's my depression. And yeah, definitely when I'm, you know, I kind of was taught from a very young age, like my guitar when it was given to me was almost like a diary, you know. My grandfather said, when you have nothing at all, you'll always have music. And, you know, he's like, it's an escape. And when you have nothing at all, you know, it's there for you. And I guess I've always, used that to get out of any kind of feeling. I mean, I don't always write because I'm sad or depressed. Like, I can, you know, write about the good things in life. But I think it's definitely my strongest point as a writer, like, how to capture that darkness. And my best songs are probably from sadness.
Yeah. And the devil is a great way to tie in with Rue Morgue as well, of course, with their logo. How did you feel when John said, hey, not only do we want to do this as a part of the compilation, but we want to bring it out as a vinyl single as well? That must have left you pretty happy, because vinyl singles look absolutely amazing.
Oh, I know. I just can't believe it. Like, honestly, I'm so honoured. Like, you know, I really feel so proud. And I guess sometimes as an artist, you're proud of everyone else, but I guess you kind of like keep your own proudness to yourself. But, you know, no, I'm just so proud. Like, John hadn't even heard the song when we decided, you know, he said, you know, I'd love to put one of your tracks on. And I said, okay, I've got this one, Dancing with the Devil. And he said, that'll do it. Like, that's it. And I was like, okay, I said, well, as soon as it's ready, we'll send it over. You know, just for him to believe in me that much, that he just knew the title at first, like he hadn't even heard it yet, and we'd already like locked in this deal, you know. It just, and I guess that made me work even harder, you know, because we just had that belief in us, you know, and to be a part of this is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, definitely. And you've got a live show on Friday night as well, along with Riff Raiders and Just Eat the Damn Lemon. Orange, sorry. Tell us a little bit about that. That must be so excited about being able to get back out on stage after our lockdown.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. It's just, and those two bands, like, Jenny and Tash, like, I love those girls. Like, they're so much fun. And I've seen Eat the Damn Orange, and I've seen all the live stuff and Riff Raiders, but I've never got to see Jenny live.
Yeah.
They inspire me, you know, as like female artists and you know what they're doing, and we haven't ever played a show together. Given the opportunity, you know, to have this night and you know, pick my lineup, I was like, well, of course I know who it's going to be. You know, so yeah, they jumped on board, and we're so excited to do this show together.
It is going to be an absolutely amazing show, and of course a lot of people are going to want to go out and grab the compilation as well. But what to after that for you? Are you looking to try and bring out an EP this year, or maybe an album?
Definitely that we're going to do an album at the end of the year, but I didn't all my focus into like recording a full album, I guess. Just a few songs at a time, and just so we've got like that content coming out all the time, because with the whole lockdown, like we've got about 16, 17 songs.
Yeah.
So we want to just record as many as we can, and at the end of the year pick the best 10 or 12 and put them on a really nice vinyl. I just really love to see vinyl. So there will be an album, but in the meantime we're just going to just keep smashing them out one after another.
Awesome. Well, I think it's time to take another listen to the single now on our show. So is there anything you'd like to say to everybody out there, our listeners especially, before they take a listen to the track, but also for everybody out there that wants to go and grab a copy of the vinyl from Rue Morgue as well?
Yeah, we'd love for anyone to check it out, and we've got all the socials, so jump on and join the band family. And thank you so much, and to Room Walk Records, like, we couldn't have done this without John, and to my band, like, I can't thank them enough.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting to us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I know Friday night is going to be absolutely sensational.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. It's going to be a good time.
Not a problem. You have a great night, and hopefully we get to chat again in the future.
Thank you.
Awesome. See you later. Bye.
See ya.